One of the best smelling parking lots in the NFL. The tailgating's over now in Kansas City. It's football time at Arrowhead Stadium here in KC. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Kansas City Chiefs.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. Off we go from Kansas City. On the return. Oh, right at the outset, he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. And he will score. Touchdown, Philadelphia. His first touchdown of the new campaign. Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles are very quickly out to a 7-0 lead.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. He fields it at the 8.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
So the Eagles will use their first time out here, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Throwing to get things started is Mahomes. That's caught downfield. It's Kelsey. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 37.
A huge play right off the bat. 37 yards. Here's the timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. Mahomes quickly out to right. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 4. They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Here's 3rd and 2. The throw on the RPO is complete. What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Hey, 43, 15. Now Mahomes. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th turn it over on down.
Well, Mike, it's pretty clear early in this game the message they want to send is we are going to be aggressive on offense. And that's exactly what they did there, going for it on 4th down early. But it's the defense that comes through and forces the turnover on downs.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Right to the air, it's Hurts. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Scott. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. What a way to kick off the drive. That's a gain of 30 and another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end, because I promise you that's not going to be the last time they call his number.
To the goal line and in. Johnny Wilson. Touchdown, Eagles. Elliott on now for the PAT. His kick is good. And the Eagles will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This one taken at the 10. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at 23 yards. Line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
First down throw, Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. As that changes things. Out of bounds inside the 40. Big play for KC. 42 yards.
Once he saw the defense, he knew that outbreaking route was going to be there. All he had to do was wait for his guy to get to the spot and drop the ball right in the bucket near the sideline.
On first down, it's Mahomes. In trouble, and down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Brings up 2nd and 18 at the Eagles' 44-yard line.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That's complete left side to Worthy. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
After that 1st down sack, I think we both kind of looked at each other and said, all right, well, there goes this drive. But a really nice job there in the passing game on 2nd down. That big chunk brings them from 2nd and long to now at least 3rd and manageable.
Into the hands of Worthy once again. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
It's 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, He's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short and sticks. And now they got a fourth down decision.
And he's going to have the Chiefs first down. They wind up getting 13 yards on that fourth down conversion. That's over the middle. And caught by Rice. And he will score. Rashee Rice. Touchdown Chiefs. That his second TD catch of the season. Greg, we better tie those shoelaces tight. We could be in for a track meet. Great start on offense in this one.
Yeah, it certainly has, Mike. And I think the biggest thing for this offense is how they've bounced back to some early adversity. They found themselves trailing here in the first quarter, and they cut into that lead. I have a feeling this thing's going to go back and forth, and we're going to have some fireworks ahead of us.
To kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Jackson now to return it. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
That's Goddard in motion. Hurts looking to throw on first down. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And, man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
To throw on second down is Hurts. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete. It is 3rd and 10.
63.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Look wide. Get this one complete. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short. Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They're indeed going. It's Hurts. That's taken in. And this is going to backfire in a big way. Going for it on their own side of midfield, but they turn it over on downs.
Yellow.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. RPO, the throw to Rice. Down the left sideline. And he'll get into the end zone. Rashee Rice. Touchdown Chiefs. Make it 2 touchdowns in the very first quarter of play. The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square. 14 apiece the score as this one's away. Jackson now to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Alpha, alpha, alpha. Yeti, yeti. Delta.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Pushed out to his left. Open man, downfield, he's got his tight ends got him. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And the Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Tiger Hornet. Delta.
A first down throw for Hurts. That's going to be incomplete. And it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter. They'll try again here. Second and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He'll take a shot. Looking for Wilson. And that is incomplete. Took a shot here at the end of the quarter, but it comes up incomplete. Eagles in possession to start the second quarter as they've got it 3rd and 10.
Trimmer. 73.
Again, Hurts. He's got his man. Complete to Wilson. And he's in. Johnny Wilson. Touchdown, Eagles. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. He gets swarmed under. Doesn't even get to the 15.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
Hey, color. Hey, 43. Yellow.
On 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. A short one caught by Kelsey. And he's taken down up past the 35. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10.
Good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Yellow.
1st and 10 at the 36.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Second and 10.
Yellow.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And he'll get up beyond the 40 to the 41-yard line. Sidney Brown, they're on the tackle.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Here comes 3rd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. And it's going to be 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Go, set. Crowd left, Yeti.
Now Hurts. He'll air it out deep for Wilson. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
28 yards. That's good for the Eagles. First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Yeti.
On 1st down, it's Hurts. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Tiger Hornet. Go Silver, ready? Hey!
Now it's Hurts. A dive and a catch. Incredible. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Crowd left Yeti. 63. Crowd left Yeti.
Hurts again. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Crowd left Yeti. 73.
To the air again. Hurts. He'll take a shot. Looking for Wilson. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work to separate the man from the football. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
10 yards to go.
Hey, 73. Crowd left Yeti.
Hurts will try it again. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Jake Elliott on for the field goal. A 47-yard attempt.
Elliott's kick is good. And the Eagles going to extend their lead. It's now 24-14. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, Silver.
Here's Hurts. In the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Watson.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Down the field, he's got Kelsey. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Mahomes connects with Kelsey for a big one. 32 yards.
Mike, what we're seeing play out across the NFL is that if offensively it requires you to go the length of the field in a long, methodical drive, your chances of coming away with points continue to go down the more you snap the ball. You have to be able to generate shot plays, pick up big, explosive chunks, because when you do, your ability to score points typically tends to follow.
He'll get rid of it and complete it. And will move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. That one good for 29. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. And he's into the end zone. Patrick Mahomes. Touchdown, KC. And Butker on for the extra point. It's up points will even the score. It's now 21-all.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Jackson now to return it. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
No touch that.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. He'll air it out deep for Wilson. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
It's a gain of 35. That's good for Eagles. First down. It's a gain of 35. First down, Philadelphia.
73. 73.
On 1st down, it's Hurts. Back to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Brian Cook.
And at this point on the sideline, Mike, it just has to feel like deja vu. I mean, really, the last two drives, same story. Continuing to drive, have something brewing, and then you just stall out in the exact same fashion. You can't put the ball in harm's way. You're not going to win a lot of football games if you do.
On 1st down, it's Mahomes. Working the right side, taken in by Rice. And it'll be knocked out up at the 34-yard line.
14 yards.
A big half continues. Already 2 touchdowns on the score sheet. And here, this grab gets him a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Throwing is Mahomes.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Mahomes going to fire quickly to Worthy. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. A pickup there of 13. 1st down, KC.
Kansas City Chiefs.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And he will get into the end zone. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Kansas City. Butker's extra point is good. And the Chiefs go up by 7. 28-21. Still a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Jackson now to return it. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Hurts looking to throw on 1st down. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson.
Johnny Wilson. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 43-yard line.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Got a man downfield. It's Wilson. Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime.
A gain of 19 yards. And an Eagle first down.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. That's Goddard in motion. Hurts to the air on 1st down. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
That's going to be incomplete. Very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Elliott's kick is good. And the Eagles will cut the lead down to 4.
Before every game, we see these kickers. They have a very set and clear routine. We're down there on the field a lot of the times when they're working through it. They start in close, and then they work their way progressively back towards midfield. They end up taking the last couple kicks right around the logo, and that routine certainly paid off here.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
First and 10 for Mahomes. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On 2nd down, Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And this one's going to be intercepted. It's L'Jarius Sneed. And he'll be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break. Come back. Second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Jackson now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
A 1st down throw for Hurts. He's got his tight end Goddard working the middle of the field. He's close to a 1st down. To gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 35-yard line.
second down throw for Hurts. That one caught by Wilson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
And nothing matters if this protection isn't able to pick up that blitz. They do a fantastic job of stunting that pass rush just long enough to find an open man downfield.
First and 10.
Great. And let's go.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Again, Hurts. Oh, fine work there defensively. Got that hand in there. That pass is incomplete.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor, and this time it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Like, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it, because it could have been even a bigger play.
On third down, here's Hurts. Flush to his right. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
And an Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Hey, 73. Michael Horner. Carl left Yanni. 73.
On first down, it's Hurts. Moving to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Great, set.
Hurts again. The second down throw is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense, and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. And that's going to lead to a fourth down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
First down throw, Mahomes. Over the middle, that's Kelsey. And he's taken down up past the 35. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense.
Rolling right, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
I can guarantee you that interception he threw on the previous drive, that's still in the back of his mind. You got to know when to take a chance, and you got to know when to just throw the ball away and live for the next down.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. Patrick to throw. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete.
We see this time and time again in the NFL, Mike. You want to play quarterback at this level, you better figure out a way to be able to bounce back following a bad throw, a bad series, a bad game. And in this case, he's got to bounce back from a pick on the last drive, and he's got to find himself some easy completions and settle himself back into this one.
He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 40.
It's another big play in a game that's had its share. An even 40 yards.
First and 10.
Here's first and 10. He'll hit Kelsey quickly on the RPO. And he's going to be marked out down at the 5. What a pickup, a gain of 18. And it sets up first and goal.
First down.
Here's Pacheco. We'll get maybe a yard down to the 4-yard line.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
This one caught the 4. And he will score again. Rashee Rice. Touchdown, Chiefs. That is 3 touchdowns in the game and 4 for the season. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
To throw, Hurts. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. A big play and a much-needed one as well. Pickup of 46 yards.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now down inside the 20. He's going to fire this one out to Smith. And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
They'll run with the Clemson drive. This is Will Shipley. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down.
Brings up third down.
From the left side, taken in by Smith. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up first and goal.
And the Eagles first down. First and goal, Philadelphia.
Man in motion is Smith. Shipley is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive, because they've still got some work to do.
Now Hurts. That's pulled in. And they're able to tack on the 2-point conversion.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
Short kick taken at the 17. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. Down the sideline, past the 40. And he will dive into the end zone. 70 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown. On first and 10, it's Hurts. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Leads to second and 10.
Hey, 73.
Now it's Hurts. And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down. Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. Hurts to throw. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up fourth down.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the third quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive. You know, Mike, I've seen a lot of aggressive plays over the years, but this one, it might just take the cake. I mean, to go for it in this situation, this deep in your own territory, you're making quite the statement that you are going to be aggressive all day long.
So the Eagles will use their first timeout here, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Here's a toss to Pacheco. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. That is Cooper DeJean in there for the stop.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 41, here's second and 6. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Working the right side, taken in by Rice. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple, and it sets up third down.
Brings up third and 4.
Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down. Some problems communicating on third down, and that's going to be a delay. So now, after the penalty, a much tougher prospect to convert. It is 3rd and 9. He's got the first down and more than that. And he has got this one all the way down to the 2-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 41 yards.
First down. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Hey, 43, 15.
Pacheco is in. Touchdown Chiefs. And another score in another good performance after winning the opener on their way to 2-0.
Mike, you can't be 2-0 without being 1-0, and for them to be able to continue to string early wins together in the first part of the year, this is the start that every team dreams about. This is what you work for all offseason long, to start your season and build some early momentum. Gives you a lot of flexibility and wiggle room as the rest of this season plays on.
Jackson now to return it. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. On first down, it's Hurts. There's to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goedert, that time. And it'll bring up second down.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity. But with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly in his 3rd and 10. And that is incomplete.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide, we're just going to air it out. First, second, third down. All 3 incompletions, and now brings up 4th down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
The offense staying out there for this 4th down.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
Hurts will try it again. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Yellow.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be forced out of bounds a yard or so shy of the marker, but it is a gain of 9 on 1st down. On the ground, it's the tight end. Trying to use that big body to go forward. Gonna get to the line of scrimmage, but nothing after that.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Travis Kelce, the intended target. And that'll set up 4th down. This looks like a design run. And he is going to have a Chiefs 1st down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. This is caught at 2. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark him out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
Let's go now.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and looked like he might have had a lane, but the defense closed quickly. He did not get in. 2nd down.
Yellow.
And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line. They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4. And that is incomplete.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. Hurts looking to throw on 1st down. That's taken in right side by Goddard. And it'll be marked out up at the 34-yard line.
That's good. For Eagles, 1st down. First down at the 34-yard
Hurts
line.
to the end on 1st down. That one thrown behind his target. It'll be incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
63.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Going up top. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Brian Cook.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back end coverage work together. Man, that was big time ball.
That is hot down the field. It's worthy. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 53 yards.
1st down.
Yellow.
1st and 10 at the 19.
Here's Pacheco. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
On 2nd down, Mahomes. That one knocked away in the end zone, incomplete. What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up 3rd down now. A handoff to Pacheco. And he's into the end zone yet again. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, KC. He has come alive after the break. His 3rd touchdown of the 2nd half. rushing touchdown of the game. A big reason his team is on top.
And so far, Mike, this run game has been the difference, and we're going to see in the second half. Now, can they protect this lead? Because, Mike, that's where a run game has its most value. And so far, this guy's been incredible.
Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. On the run to the right. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Brian Cook.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
He's going to let this one go for Worthy. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be 2nd down.
He was covered by Jair Alexander.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That's complete. Left side to Worthy. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a 1st down. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
At the 28-yard line.
Throwing is Mahomes. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs will add one more onto their big lead.
32. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Jackson now to return it. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Hurts. He's going to take a shot down the field. That is caught. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. Gains an even 70 yards.
A gain on the play of 70 yards. 1st down, Philadelphia.
A 1st down throw for Hurts. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. On is Elliott to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Eagles will get just a bit closer.
Chiefs 66, Eagles 39. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. It's Xavier Worthy on the return. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 36.
Yellow.
They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
It's now 2nd and 6.
So this one in the win column for the Chiefs. They get the job done here at home, and they follow the opening weekend victory with another here to move to 2-0 on the season.